Hey, Development Hub fans, what if I told you there's one thing silently shaping every part of your life? Your results, your relationships, and your reputation. And most people never even realize it. I'm not talking about fancy words you stick on a vision board. I'm talking about this invisible code running underneath your entire life. The system that decides what kind of results you're going to get, what kind of people you're going to attract, and what kind of love you'll experience. I'm talking about core values. You see, every day you're sending out a frequency. That frequency comes from your beliefs, your emotions, and your core values. The universe, or you can call it God's design, isn't rewarding or punishing you. It's responding to the vibrational attitudes you're putting out. When you live in alignment with your highest values, truth, integrity, growth, faith, love, you attract people who live by those same standards. But when your values are rooted in fear, insecurity, or confusion, you draw in relationships that match the chaos. You don't get what you want, you attract who you are. Your values act like a magnet. They determine who sticks and who falls away. If you value honesty, you'll eventually repel liars. Not because you judge them, but because your energy doesn't match theirs. If you value faith, you'll feel uncomfortable around people who live in constant doubt and fear. If you value growth, you won't stay long around people who choose comfort and excuses. Relationships are mirrors. They reflect your current standards back to you. If you keep attracting toxic, inconsistent, or uncommitted people, that's not bad luck. It's feedback. Somewhere in your own value system, you've tolerated what doesn't align with your highest self. And here's the tough truth. People will only rise to the standard you consistently live, not the one you occasionally talk about. Every relationship you've ever had was built on shared or conflicted values. At the start, we often confuse chemistry for compatibility. Chemistry feels exciting, but compatibility is built on shared values. Faith, honesty, family, respect, generosity, forgiveness. You might be physically attracted to someone, but if you don't share your core values, core beliefs about loyalty, communication, or purpose, it's only a matter of time before you clash. Being equally yoked isn't just a spiritual phrase, it's an emotional intelligence. It means both people are walking in the same direction, guided by the same principles. If one of you values personal growth and the other values comfort, one of you will always feel like you're dragging the other. If one of you values transparency and the other values control, you'll always battle for trust. Healthy love only grows where values align. When you know your core values, you stop negotiating with red flags. You stop confusing potential with purpose. You stop chasing people who need convincing to treat you right. Values become your guardrails. They protect your peace. For example, if you value respect, you don't stay in conversations where you're constantly disrespected. If you value emotional maturity, you stop playing games or rewarding inconsistencies. If you value faith, you won't compromise your spiritual standards for temporary comfort. Without clear values, you adapt to someone else's standards. With clear values, you inspire people to rise to yours or walk away. Both are victories. Most of us didn't pick our values in the first place. We inherited them. We were told things like, don't trust anyone, love hurts, people always leave. Those beliefs became internal values. If you subconsciously value survival over connection, you'll keep relationships shallow. If you value comfort over courage, you'll avoid tough conversations that could heal you. If you value validation over authenticity, you'll shapeshift to people please instead of standing in your truth. That's why so many people feel unseen. because they keep attracting versions of the same dysfunction. They're repeating the frequency of the value they never upgraded. But the good news, you can rewrite that code. You can build new values rooted in self-worth, healing, and truth. And when you do, you'll attract people who match your new frequency. So here's how you do it. Identify what you truly value, not what you are told to value. Do you value peace or drama, faith or fear, growth or comfort? List your top 10 values. Then circle your top 3 non-negotiables. Audit your circle. Who aligns with those values and who doesn't? Decide that from this moment on, every relationship, romantic, business, or friendship, must align with your top 3 values. When you start living from your core, 2 things happen. Number 1, the wrong people fall away. Number 2, the right people find you. And it's not coincidence, it's congruence. The vibration you're emitting becomes the invitation you send. So here's my challenge to you. Stop chasing compatibility and start cultivating alignment. Take time today to find your top 3 values, the ones that represent the person you're becoming, not the person you've been, because your results, your relationships, and your reputation will never rise above your values. You don't attract what you wish for. You attract what you embody. So decide who you're going to be. Live from that place and watch how the right people start showing up, not by chance, but by design. The bottom line, core values aren't just principles, they're people filters. They decide who gets access to your life and who stays in your circle and who you're going to build your future with. If you change your values, you change your vibration. And when you change your vibration, you change everything.